Hello everyone. This is a topic which I have find important as I was going through. So I have found the easiest way, and we will understand it in the easy way. So the topic is Indian fiscal system. Before getting into the topic, we have to understand what is fiscal system. So let me show you this graph. You may wonder that what all these terms and what the graph is all about, but if you can understand this chart, no need to go into the deeper of this. Here you could see physical system, and here I have divided into three categories, and again these categories are divided into subcategories, and what are they, will try to understand one by one. Let's understand the meaning of fiscal system. It refers to the management of revenue, expenditure, and public debts of the state or of a state. So here, of a state, it doesn't mean any particular state. It means of a given boundary. So it is merger of or management of revenue, expenditure, and public debt. Let's try to understand in a simpler way. So revenue is the income the government gets, and next, expenditure, like what is the expenditure it has to do in its boundary, and at the same time there might be a debt, so how it will clear its debt. Thus we have divided it into three cat- uh, categories on the basis of definition. And once again, this revenue is divided into two categories based on the source that the government gets. Let's have a look here. So revenue means income, and revenue sources for center as well as state. As we are seeing the Indian fiscal system, so for state it gets in two forms. The first is tax, that is in the form of tax, and the second is in the form of non-tax. So what is tax? Let's understand. So tax revenue, taxes on income and expenditure. Okay, so it's like whoever the income which we earn, okay, so it directly goes, and even the expenditure wherever we spend our money through that. Next, taxes on property and capital transactions like the real estates, and taxes on commodities and services like these toll plazas, irrigation, you can see. And in case of non-tax revenue is currency and mint. So whatever the currency which gets printed in that form, and the interest receipts. So here interest receipts in the sense whatever the government it puts with bank or wherever, so even over there it gets some interest, and many more, like you could see the others are even in the form of dividends. Okay, so these are the, as we could see, there are three, one, two, and three. So thus these are the three. In case of tax revenue, tax on income and expenditure, tax on property and capital transactions, taxes on commodities and services. Whereas in case of, sorry, in case of non-tax revenue, you could see only two. So thus they are currency and mint. Okay, so whatever the currency which prints even on that we used to have, and the second is interest. Yes, let's move on to the sources for state. Thus the sources for revenue, that is income for state, it has, the first one is state tax revenues as usual, and then even in case of uh, state, it has a share in central tax as we could see GST. And now even earlier we would have, next is income from other services. And what could be the other services? Yes, so from social, commercial, or economic services. Okay, and even from state-run enterprises. Okay, others are land revenue, stamp registers. Okay, all this. Next comes the expenditure. So where this income should be spent by the government. How the center it spends and how the state spends. Thus, center it spends in two forms. One is planned expenditure and the other is non-planned. So see what is planned expenditure. So in case of planned, already you have seen, if you have gone through the budget for agricultural, budget for tertiary sector, or budget for, so all this, so they are planned expenditures, rural development, communication, sanitization, all this. Whereas non-planned are interest payments. Let's say Indian government has taken a public debt, so that is unplanned one. Even if some government has taken in its tenure, and the next government, even if it comes, so it can't deny and it has to pay in case of defense and others. So these are all this comes under non-planned expenditure. Next, in case of state, even it is divided into development and non-development. Yes. So what could be the case of development? It could be the as in case of center, as it has its plans. So similarly, in state we have a legislative assembly, so even they pass for the farmers, for the roads, as even the state highways and all this. Okay. And in case of non-development, even it has the same. Next is public debt. Yes. So here there are two kinds of debt. One is the internal and the other is external. So internally is loans raised from open market, or the loans which are taken from the RBI as putting its security. Okay. But whereas the external debt is from World Bank or from IMF. Okay. So even you may consider World Bank and IMF as same entity. No, even from ADB, that is Asian Development Bank, or from any individual countries. So all this comes as external debt. Thus this is a clear view of fiscal system. So whenever you study, thus make this graph, and you no need to remember anything in notes. Okay, so if you can have this somewhere in your notebook or wherever you make your notes, thus you'll remember it easily. Thank you.